Welcome back to Give Me Five with Jones and Eli. Eli, who would be your go-to celebrity wingman?
It's Ryan Gosling. Have you ever seen Crazy Stupid Love?
Mm-hmm.
That, I think, is the greatest wingman of all time. In that movie, the way he fucking makes Steve Carell, this literal schmuck, into actually a good dude. Like, him in that movie, if he came up to me in the bar and started talking like that, I'd probably be like, yeah, okay.
The problem with
Like,
Gosling...
if he came with my girlfriend and, like, started raising her up, I'd be like...
You'd be like, here you go?
Yeah.
The problem
Can't compete with that.
Right. That's why I wouldn't pick Gosling. Because he just sets the standard too high.
Yeah, but he said...
I don't think I'm ever picking up a girl when I'm with Gosling. Because obviously the girl's going to be thinking about Gosling. And even if Gosling doesn't want the girl and wants to help me out, then the girl's like, oh my gosh, I was thinking about Gosling. And now I have to think about Jones. Right? And not that Jones is a bad option, but Gosling is Gosling.
I mean, again, I'm not saying I want to compete with Gosling for a girl. Because obviously I would lose. But I think if I'm like, me and Gosling are going together, we're boys, he's going to help me out. He's not going to, step on my toes.
But that's the whole thing.
I'm killing it.
But he steps on your toes just by his presence.
He's a great guy. He's not going to step on my toes.
No, but just by his presence.
No,
because
he
then the girls think,
understands.
that's why you need a wingman who's not too... You need a wingman who's kind of ugly.
No, well, that's a bad take.
Not ugly.
Because, you need your overall rating to be...
You want your wingman to be slightly less attractive than you, or at least on the same level.
I don't know about that. I think if you get your wingman a little bit attractiver than you, then you can be playing up. Maybe all of a sudden now you're in a whole new different ballpark. When you were once a 5, now you get a 10 wingman. Now all of a sudden
you're
it's a little
like
cheerleader effect. You're up there.
I think you only increase if you were with a girl who was much hotter than you, then you increase in your value. I don't know if you're hanging out with a guy who's much hotter than you if you increase in your value.
If you pull up with a wingman who's a girl who's really hot, that's gonna help you.
No. I just mean dating a girl. Then you become you automatically go up in other girls' minds, probably. If you're dating girls hot. Anyway, my wingman would have to be Obama. I mean, talk about Riz. Talk about a well-spoken man.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Right? My fellow Americans, tonight, Jones and I will be going to the bar. And Michelle does not exist for this night. And it is with great pleasure and great honor that I will announce that tonight, Jonah will get butt. That will be Barack. And then how am I not going to play with that? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you did that, and you didn't succeed.
You're telling me if I pull up with Obama?
But I feel like at that point, it's just a sympathy. I feel like you're getting the sympathy votes. Like, nobody's getting with you because you did. It's like, oh my God, the president said so. He's probably going to put a hit out on me.
No.
If they don't get it with him.
You don't think if I get the Obama endorsement.
It feels like you got a cameo. It feels like you paid for an Obama cameo. No, come on.
Well, I just gave you a little snippet of what the conversation, but Obama can talk about anything. What would the conversation be? What would it consist
You're
of?
asking me what you should say to somebody?
No, I'm just saying obviously Obama is a very well-versed guy, probably one of the most well-versed guys in human history.
But then again, you're saying that you don't want Gosling would overshadow you. You don't think the president of the United States would overshadow you a little bit?
Nobody's trying to get with Obama.
Can I just say?
He's got a wife. Nobody's trying to get with Obama. Does Gosling have a wife?
He does. But that's the other thing.
But people are still trying to get with Gosling.
Everyone's trying to get with Gosling.
Nobody's trying to get with Obama. Everybody respects
But that's why he's
Obama.
a bad wingman. If you go up to a girl by yourself, that's kind of weird. If you go up to 2 girls together, and you're with Obama,
right?
He's off limits. And so now it's kind of a weird dynamic. He's chatting up the friend, but he's off limits. She knows he's off limits because his wife is super famous. But the other thing you got to think about is the Secret Service is going to be there. What are they doing? They're just watching you.
They'll get him shots. Fellas, back off. I'll get you some Jaeger bombs, and I'll go to work. Are you kidding me?
And they're not going to say yes. Secret Service can't drink Jaeger on the job. I think they have to drink American alcohol at all times.
I think this is a drunken night where Obama's escaped his Secret Service. I think Michelle's at home.
He gets away from them?
I think Obama does one of those things where he puts 2 pillows in his bed.
He pulls the Ferris Bueller.
Right. And Michelle, she's gone to sleep before him, and Secret Service thinks he's in bed. They're watching his bed, and Obama's out with me. He's hammered.
I mean, yeah, you're definitely getting exiled after this.
Well, I've really thought it out.
This is going to be
I'm just saying,
if
you have your Goslings and Efrons of the world, obviously you could talk to a lot of attractive women with them. Right. I just don't think for 1 second they'll be making eye contact with me.
I just think if you go with Obama, you're attracting women that want the power that you don't have.
Right? So instead of it's the looks that I don't have with Gosling, they're thinking about like, what if this guy was president?
Yeah, because a couple of dark lights, maybe a little makeup, I can fake the looks. You can't fake the presidents.
But when Obama says, listen, give me 5, is going to the moon tomorrow. So I would get on this train now. I think that's when I would hop on.
Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be great. And I think if you know Obama, you should probably reach out to him and get him to say that.
I would love to. If Obama comes on the pod, I mean, that would make my life complete.
I think if Gosling came on, it'd be a little cooler.
No, if Gosling came on, it'd be cool, but nothing like Obama.
McConaughey would also be a good wingman.
Oh, my God. All right. This has been Gimme 5 with Jones and Eli. Reminder to follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Subscribe on YouTube. Leave us a comment. We want to talk about your pod topic.
Yeah, we
Eli,
do. We do.
We really do, right?
We do.
Eli, thanks for talking.
Always a pleasure, Jones. Talk to you soon.